Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And the eThekwini Municipality, the Durban Municipality, is once again in the headlights. The eThekwini, or Durban Municipality, has come under fire for its controversial decision to exclude Indians, coloureds and whites from taking part in an official car auction that was reserved for Africans only. This is called black privilege. The auction, which has sparked widespread condemnation from political parties, civil society and the South African Human Rights Commission, took place on Friday. The blacks-only auction was the second one sanctioned by the municipality after the one dubbed the Radical Economic Transformation, or RET, auction was held last year. The city yesterday said the auction was meant only for women of all races, and it had launched an investigation into why Indians and coloureds and whites were excluded. The event involved the auctioning of various used municipal vehicles from the city fleet, and as was advertised in a newspaper stipulating that it would allow the participation only of women, people with disabilities, youth, military veterans, small, medium and micro enterprises or SMMEs, and cooperatives. However, people of Indian and coloured and white origin were barred from participating in the auction in Mbabane. Senior legal officer of the South African Human Rights Commission, Pavashri Padayashi, said the Commission would proceed with its own initiated complaint and engage with the municipality regarding the allegations. Now, this is the municipality where the mayor is facing fraud charges and was on extended leave and is causing chaos within Durban itself. On receipt of these responses, we will be able to assess the matter further, she said. Devon Governor said he attended the auction after seeing the advertisement in the newspaper. Governor of Shell Cross said he attended the auction in his personal capacity as he was in search of a truck to start a small business. According to the advert, viewing of the vehicles took place on the 3 days prior to the auction. However, I was not even allowed to view the vehicles. I was immediately told that it was not open to Indians, and I was chased off the property, he said. Governor, who was adamant that his rights had been violated, attended the auction nevertheless. Before the start of the auction, a municipal official stood up and told us that no Indians could bid. They went on about this being an auction for previously disadvantaged people, and Indians and coloureds were not included. Governor said although he was not allowed to participate in the auction, he stayed near the Mbabane property to listen in on the proceedings. What I did hear was vehicles that I expected to be sold for 60,000 rand or more were being sold at 20,000 rand. It seemed like the officials were also stopping the auctioneer from going too high to allow the bidders to get a low price. He also alleged that the bidders were representing car dealerships to purchase the vehicles. So how is that an advantage to the previously disadvantaged? Governor asked. Spokesperson for the municipality, Msawake Mayisela, confirmed that other races were excluded from the auction, saying the city was investigating the official who issued that instruction. The auction was meant for women of all races, as they were disadvantaged and did not have equal opportunities as their male counterparts. The city will, however, investigate if any rules of the auction were violated, said Mayisela. However, in a telephone conversation earlier yesterday, Mayisela said the auction was held for black South Africans only, and a separate auction was open to all races. He said the auction was ring-fenced for blacks only, as Africans cannot compete with Indians at auctions. What? Did you hear that? Africans cannot compete with Indians at auctions. Why? All they do is put their hand up, put a bid. This is crazy logic. This is the old L factor. He said the imbalances of the past would not go away overnight. However, the city had taken a stance to try and deal with the realities of South Africa. Indians were oppressed, but not in a similar way to blacks. You cannot compare the treatment of Indians to blacks during apartheid Just look at townships like Umlazi and Kwamashu compared to Indian townships, Mayasela said. South African Hindu Mahasabha President Aswin Cheramakai said he could not agree with Mayasela's comment and the city's decision to host separate auctions based on race. He urged the South African Human Rights Commission to look into the matter, saying that no municipal bylaw entitled eThekwini to treat people in such a manner. Everyone besides the white community was classified as disadvantaged. This notion that Indians were privileged in such a reckless notion, and this incident is totally against the principles of equality, he said. Community activist Visvin Reddy lambasted the municipality for excluding South Africans of Indian descent and referred to the decision as bizarre and unconstitutional. Reddy said he would take the matter up with the municipality by writing to the acting mayor, Fawzi Appiah. It is important to get the complete facts, and once the city gives us an explanation, we will proceed with further action, which will include reporting this incident to the Human Rights Commission, said Reddy. DA councillor in the city's executive committee, Nicole Graham, said the incident was an example of how the municipality abused systems to potentially alienate other race groups. This clearly indicates the attempts to sideline Indians, coloureds, and by extension, whites. The reality is that it is not about race, but about the ANC wanting to enrich anyone who is connected with them. Graham said radical economic transformation was not about empowering anyone besides the ANC. And I think she kind of hit the nail on the head. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates, and have a great evening.